What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 17 and today I will be going to talk about vsplit and hsplit. So by the name it is clear that vsplit means vertical split and horizontal split means horizontal split. So something will be going to do with split operation, and one will be the vertical axis wise and one will be horizontal axis wise. So vertical means column wise, horizontal means row wise. So let me go to the next slide. So what is vsplit? Vsplit and split an array into actually vsplit, what vsplit does, it split an array into multiple sub-arrays vertically, means row wise. Okay, please refer to the split documentation. So documentation means I'll be going to talk about this thing, and it is equivalent to the axis 0 default. The array is always split along the first axis regardless of the dimension. So let me just open this thing, then it will be clear actually. So first thing first, import numpy as np. Okay, and we'll create some arrays. Np dot arrange let's say 15. Okay, and now np dot v split, and let's run this thing. We'll get the documentation. So split an array into multiple sub-arrays vertically row wise. Okay, so if you apply this thing, it will actually like split the array vertically, means what do you say, like row wise. Sorry, it will be row wise, like it will be every row will be like vertically splitted. Okay, so complete row wise. So how to do that? So you have to pass the indices. Okay, so it means suppose np.vsplit, and if you give something like and how many split you want, you have to just pass. If you want 2 arrays, then you have to pass 2, or if you want 3, then you have to pass 3, something like this. Okay, so how to do that? So let's first check this thing. I have an array 2 and I want to do it with 2. Okay, so we have total 15 element and want to split this into 2. So definitely 7.5 and 7.5 elements will not be there, so there will be some sort of error. See, vsplit only works with 2 or more dimensional array. So it says that it is only going to work with 2 or more dimension. So let's change this thing, reshape. Okay, so let's make it just thinking, let's make it 3 5. Okay, so so there will be 3 row 5 columns. So vsplit, now I want to do this thing. So if I do this thing, you will get some different error, because anyways the total element is 15, so you're not going to get 7.5 or 7.5, or it is not going to automatically delete one element and create 14 elements, and after that it will apply 14 elements, the vsplit function on 14. So immediately will get some error if you do like this. See, that array split does not result in equal dimension. So equal dimension is required. Okay, means 2 arrays. So what you can do, irrespective of 2, you can put 3. So 15 divided by 3, so every element will be 5. So let's see. So you will get this 3 thing back actually, but in a different way. What is that actually? See, I got this thing. Okay, right. So you will get 3 different arrays, like in a list, and every element in the list will be an 2-dimensional numpy array. Okay, so this is how it works, and let me just see one more example. So it's going to be same always, there is nothing fancy. Okay, 25, let's create 5 by 5. What is this? This, and if we apply 5, you will get like this. Okay, you can do something different. For example, let's make it 50, and just thinking 50, it is 50, so let's do it 10 into 5. Okay, so something like this. So now let's divide that into we have 50, right? So we can divide that into 2, right? So there will be 25 elements in each. See, I got like this, 2-dimensional array, and every element is going to have 25 elements. Every array is going to have 25 elements, right? So this is going to be split. So this is very interesting example. So what is happening here, I have created a 50 elements array, and after that I just reshaping it using 10 rows 5 columns, and after that I'm applying vsplit. So there will be total 2 arrays, and every element is going to be 25 25, just because it's a 2-dimensional array. So 5 row 5 column, 5 row 5 column. So this is the arrangement. So now the thing is that, as I told you, these things are going to be very handy when you are going to deal with some sort of large data set, or you are going to apply some sort of sampling. And also if you want to distribute or like change or something you want to create from your existing data, you don't have to do any other additional logic, or you don't have to do any other things. You just apply this. If you know these things, like in the last tutorial we have seen how to apply some condition on your data using mask. In this tutorial we see how to apply reshape and this vsplit and other sort of things. So that is why we are doing it very slowly, so that as I told you, this tutorial is going to be complete, give you the complete foundation of the prerequisite for machine learning and data science. So, and numerical Python and Numpy is one of the premium library for learning or like getting inside the data science world. So if you learn this thing very like thoroughly, and if you are clear with if you're clear about all these concepts, then we will not be going to have any problem. And as you all know, Python is a very easy language to learn. So if you are clear about your mathematical concepts, if you are clear about matplotlib, numpys and pandas, then you are good to go for machine learning and data science world. Okay, so next thing is that we'll be going to talk about hsplit. So before that, let me just like take a screenshot of this thing. Okay, so and let me just insert this thing here. Well, not sure. Let me just this here. Okay, that's it. Okay, so examples, I believe examples we already talked about that, so we can put the same examples here as well. Right, we don't need any more slides. So what is hsplit now? So split an array into multiple sub-arrays horizontally. So now it is now last time it was happening the row wise, like you will be, see, understand this thing, why I'm saying row wise. See, whenever I'm doing this thing, you are getting the complete like full row, actually complete row you are getting, not like that you are getting this 2 column. Okay, you are getting full. So it is, that is why it is saying row wise. Vertically means vsplit means row wise, like it is stack like 1 by 1, like vertical wise. That is why its name is like vsplit. And but you are getting the complete row actually. Actually what happens in see here, so as per the documentation it says split an array into multiple sub-arrays horizontal wise. Horizontal means it will be like this wise. So it means every element in the array at least contain the full column. Like for, let's say if I just give this thing hsplit tutorial. Okay, so what will happen now? So let's say b equals to np dot arange, and this is going to be, let's say 20, and reshape, let's say 4 by 5, means we'll get an array with 4 rows 5 column. Okay, so this array can only be like vsplit, like we can apply the vsplit method on this array only if it is actually can get equal multiplication of 4. Means every element in the array must contain this 4 element column wise. It means if you applied np.hsplit b in 5, this will not work. Sorry, in 4 it will not work, because if I put 4, then what will happen? We need 5 sub arrays, and every 5 sub arrays is not going to equal to this number of elements in column wise. In the column wise, how many elements are there? 4 elements are there. So in the sub array, it must contain 4 elements only. Equal number of elements should be there. See, it will throw an error. See, split, sorry. See, array split does not result in equal division. Equal division means the number of it is actually how many rows are there? 4 rows are there. So every time in every element at least 4 elements should be there. But if I put this thing v, so it will be there. See, all elements are there now. So this is our array. If we put here b, this is our array. Row wise, how many elements are there? 4 elements are there. So 4, 4, 4 and 4. So this is the rule actually. For v split, you need this elements in every array. You need this many number of elements. So it should be equal to this, or else this is not going to work. So in v split, you need the number of elements in a column wise, means this wise, equal to the split, then it will going to work. And here actually you need like this number, like how many elements are there in column wise, that should be the number of elements in the resulted array. If those numbers are equal by this thing, like 5 divided by 20 is equal to 4, and 4 matches, so then it will work. So that is why like if we put 3, 4 or something like that, it will throw an error. Array split does not result in equal division. So what is the rule here? So suppose it is 20. So if you put 2, like 20 by 2, 10, right? There will be 10 elements. Okay, so 10 element is equal to this. No, this is not going to work. So immediately this will throw an error. See, this is throw an error. But if you put 40 and then if you create 4 by 10, right, and after that if you apply this, now every element is having 10, right? Now if I put 10 here, this will work, 4, 4, 4. But if you put 4 here, it will not work. Though 4 divided by 40 tens, equal number of 10 elements, but this 10 is not equal to number of elements like column wise, right? So that is why it will not work. Sorry, it is not column wise, this is row wise, this is column wise. So sometimes I get confused. So just think this is like vertically down axis, and this is horizontally right side, something like that. So this is like top to down axis, and this is right to left, or sorry, left to right. So something like that. I'm actually get confused, so don't worry about that until and unless you are clear about the concept, but try to understand one more time. So you can split. The thing is that it is not that if your number of how many split you want, like we want 4 split. Okay, so every split is going to have 10 elements. So you don't think that this is going to work. Because why it is not going to work? Because in our like row wise we have 4 elements. So whatever split we are going to apply, that should also contain exactly 4 number of elements. Then only it will work. See, it is not going to work. Okay, so 40 is going to this. So I'm just thinking what else we can do. 45, 8, you can put 8, but 8 is also not going to work. I'm just thinking what else we can create. 5, 8. Okay, we can create 5 as well here. Why 5? So every element will become 4 plus 4. See, 5 will also work. Why 5 is also going to work? Every element here in row wise equal to the number of element, so that is why it is going to work. See, 40, 5 into 8, 40. But if you put 20, this is not going to work, because 20 means how many elements you will get, how many arrays you will get, result in 2 arrays. Okay, so 2 arrays is definitely not going to cover up this 4, 4, 4 thing, right? Let's see, we'll get 20 into 40. So every element is going to have 2 elements or 40 elements. So this will not work because every element is going to have 2 elements. But if you apply 2, every element is going to have 20 elements. So 4 4 4, this is actually going to work because every element is in the array will be holding 20 elements, and 20 can be easily distributed by 4 4 4 4 4. So 5. So this will work actually. See, this will work. 4 elements into 5, 4 element into 5. So what you have to remember, what number of element in row wise is equivalent to the number of elements of the actual array row wise, right? Then only it will work. Try to understand this thing. If we apply 20, this will not work because how many elements we are going to deal with that? 2 elements. Cos 20, 2 is equivalent to 4, no, or 2 is not equal to 4. But if you do this thing 20, so how many elements we are going to deal in every array? 20 elements. So 20 element means how many elements in we can assign in row wise? Like 4 elements. Then how many element will be there in the column wise? 5 element. So the same actually came here. 0 1 2 3 4 5 elements in column wise, 4 element row wise. So we have to think like this way. Okay, so this is going to be a very tedious thing, and but if you are clear about your concept, then you can do and apply any sort of things. But one more time, let me explain this thing. So 40, let's create another example of 60. Okay, 4 4. Okay, so see, I have 16 elements. So if I apply 4 here, this is definitely going to work, right? 4 means I will get 4 thing here. See, I get all this thing one by one. See, I get this thing 0 8 4 12 like this. But if I apply 2 here, I will get 2 arrays, and every array is going to hold 8 elements, and 8 is divided by two columns, and every column is going to hold, or every column is going to hold like 2 4 4 elements. So it is going to be one array is like this, like 0 to 13, and always start with 2 to 15. See, 0 to 13 like this. And same thing is applicable for this thing, like whatever element is there in your array at the column wise. Okay, sorry, this is column wise. The same element has to be there in your vsplitted array for every element in the column wise, or else this is not going to work. For example, 10 15 10 into 5, how many elements are there in the column wise? 5 elements are there. So when you are going to deal with this thing, how many elements you are going to get? You will be going to get 25, and 25 means like 2 arrays we need, but every element is going to, every array element sub array is going to hold 25 elements, and 25 can be divided by 5 into 5. Yes, definitely 5. But if we, let's say 5 let's say 10. Okay, so now what is going to happen? If I put 10, what is going to happen? Every array is going to hold 5 elements, right? And 5 is 5. So see, this is also going to work. Sorry, what happened? 10, I'm not sure what is the value of a here. Oh, arrow value got changed. So I am trying to this thing. So see, every element. Now what I'll do, I'll just put here and I'll make it to 25. 25 means 2 arrays. 2 arrays. Every element is going to hold 2, and 2 is not equal to this 5, right? So this is actually throw an error. See, so this will only work for 5 and 2 like this. 5 means every element is going to hold 25. 5 and 50 means every element, sorry, 5 means every element is going to hold 10 elements. So how this is going to work? 5 columns, 2 rows. Okay, in that way this will work. See, 5 rows, 5 column, 2 rows, 5 column, 2 rows, 5 column, this row. So this number is equal to actual arrays, this number 5. And vertical wise, in the hsplit, this number means this 0 to 15, 0 1 5 25, and this axis wise the number is going to equivalent to this actually, if you see. So that is why this is this number is going to same. Okay, So I think I'm actually getting confused, making you guys confused. So rather that I will just try to do one more time. So this is 16. Okay, so let's do it here. 16. So see, when you are going to apply each split, you have to remember in the sub arrays, whatever you are going to get, every element in row wise must contain the same number element in the row wise. So if you apply a split, every element in the row sub array should contain 4 elements exactly, or else this is not going to work. So how you are going to do? So for example, np dot split b 8. So I want 8 arrays. So how many elements they are going to hold? Every array is going to hold 2 elements. 2 is equal to 4. No, it is not going to work. So next is 2. I want 2 sub arrays. So 2 sub arrays divided by 16 elements. Then how many elements will be there? There will be total 8 into 8 elements. So 8 element means row wise how many elements will be there? 4. So 4 is going to match. So that is why if I run this thing, this will work. And this is exactly give you this thing. Okay, 8. And if I apply this thing 4, it means how many elements I want in our array? I want every sub array is going to hold 4 elements. 4 element means it is going to match with row wise 4. So I will get this 4 rows back. 4 columns back in the form of sub arrays. See, I got this 4 columns back in the subarray. So this is kind of very tedious and very confusing, but if you guys are able to understand this thing, then definitely this will help you in the future, building of your future algorithm, and whenever you are going to deal with some sort of large data set. But guys, I believe this is kind of confusing, and definitely most of you will complain that I should do this tutorial again. So rather than creating this tutorial again, what I'll do, I'll just try to create some sort of exercise, but I'll do only if you guys are sending me some emails or let me know via comment that you guys are not clear. I tried my best to make you guys understand, and but definitely there is ample scope of learning, and maybe you want to learn it from the documentation as well. But until and unless you are not doing practice, this is not going to help you. Okay, so that's it guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon so you should not miss any notification from the next video onwards, and please let me know via some sort of feedback or comments how you are enjoying our series, what is actually missing and what you want from us, and if you have any areas or suggestion for us where you can improve, please feel free to write back to us. We'll try to improve our quality. And thank you very much for all the Udemy students for purchasing this course. It's actually helping me a lot, and thank you very much. And same thing is applicable for all the Udemy students as well. Whenever in doubt, please write me over Udemy. I'll try to answer all your queries as soon as possible. So that's it guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and happy learning.